Hello, am I audible to you? Okay, sir. Hello, Brigitte. Am I audible to you? I'm not able to hear you. Please check your mic. See if it's unmute or not. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Yes, now I can hear you. Am I audible?
Okay. I see that I didn't press the audio.
Yeah, I thought so. Your audio was not there, but that's all right.
Okay, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you clearly. I hope you can see me too.
Yeah, I can see you clearly.
Okay, that's nice. So, hello, Brigitte. Welcome to the post. Everyone, this is author Brigitte, who has written one inspiring book recently named Venue. It's about the introspect journey of ourselves, knowing our potentials, harnessing them, to get to know ourselves better, and to be a better person in life, as in future endeavors. So I welcome Brigitte Agyapong here, and I'm so happy to be taking an interview of you. And her book readerships are currently going on in US, UK, India, Ghana, and Canada. She has a huge amount of readership, and from past 4 months, she has been top 100 best-selling authors on Amazon. Welcome, dear. I hope you're fine.
Yeah, I'm very fine. And how are you too?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So,
Okay.
I wanted to ask you, first of all, let's brief about yourself. Tell us where are you from and how did you begin your journey as an author?
Okay. Let me mention my full name so that people also know. I'm Brigitte Adofo Agyapong from Ghana, and my hometown is Oboko. It's in the eastern part of Ghana. And my career is into management consultancy, and I love everything about creativity, art, writing, and a lot of stuff. Yeah. And also with my consulting career, I've developed some tools to assess the environment and also models to assess small and medium business. And right now I have a YouTube channel which I say a little more about how to grow your business and other stuff. Let me go to the writing. I'm single. I'm single.
Me too.
Okay, let me go to how the writing started. Like with the Win You book, it started when I realized that I had some things in me that I didn't want to, either I didn't knew about it or like I didn't give the way to exhibit more of my potentials. So, through a seminar at church, and they help us to find our purpose and our potential. So I decided that after the conference, it was Champions Conference. If you have read my book, I don't know if you saw something about Champions Conference. Yeah, so after the event, I decided to know more about myself, my purpose, why I'm here on this earth. So after I realized it, then I said, why not I help others to also find their potential as I have also found mine. So that's how the We You started. By the beginning, like you are new in the system, in the writing. I didn't know anything about writing. So how I started, I can't even remember how I started, but I put on the way, like getting confused and imposter syndrome, if I'm worthy of this thing, if I have the experience to write this thing. So I put on the way. But when 2019, around November, December, and like I felt the gas to start it again. So I decided to watch more on writing tips on YouTube and other writing seminars. Then I was able to finish when you thank to coronavirus.
Thanks for telling
Coronavirus when the lockdown, and I decided this book I must finish within 3 months. So in 3 months, I finished the book and I decided to give it to the publisher. So this is how we you started and how it's on the market.
Wow, that's very inspiring. But how did you come up with an idea of title Win You? Like writing about motivational stuff and inspiring others is a big deal. And you have written in your book, please, that someone must fit into any circumstances. How can a person fit into any circumstances? Any idea about that?
Yeah, sometimes when we face problems or situations, we always blame ourselves. Either we blame ourselves or we blame people we think that they are guilty of that thing. But sometimes you have to see more light in the circumstances. Yeah, so through my experience and understanding myself, I realized that sometimes the opportunities are disguised. You will never see it unless like you give room to exhibit more on it, then you find out that, oh, this is a good opportunity. So sometimes the opportunities are full of challenges. Yeah, you can find challenges in opportunities, so as you can find opportunities in challenges. So that's it.
Okay, that's very right. Opportunities do come in disguise. That's very true. As of now,
Yeah.
the teenagers of our countries, the future generations of our countries, they are following people like celebrities, or some of them are following politicians, or some of them are following any team or sports personality. But you have mentioned in your book that we are not supposed to compare ourselves with anyone in this world. As a result, most of the people are comparing themselves to other people. They end up getting hurt. Either they are jealous or they are not happy with their life. So how will you tell them not to compare yourself, because you yourself are a unique person? How to tell
Yeah,
them?
we are unique. Yeah, we are unique in whatever we are, like whether you face challenges or you are in good times, you are unique. Maybe the challenges that you are facing, there's a reason why you are facing that. And though sometimes it's good to compare people, like in a way that you look up to them to be like them, but being exactly that like them shouldn't be a priority. Like you are different and you are unique.
So
Every individual is unique. Yeah, and we have a lot of potentials and a lot of abilities. Yeah.
that's true.
So
Well, I have gone through your social media, especially Instagram, and I've seen that you have been preparing a journal for women. So
yeah,
what's
I
it
have a
about?
lot of I have like 3 journals. One is for if you are doing any projects, the one I brought out was the project planner for women. Like, women, we have a lot of projects going on, but sometimes recording, we can't record it and we easily forget. So with the project planner, it's like keeping track of your project idea, the resource to use, and your progress. And I have another journal for authors. Sometimes I realize that sometimes we do have the ideal, but like writing it down and remembering it is a very big problem.
That's true.
Yeah,
I have thought on that a lot.
Yeah, we face a lot. We face a lot of those stuff. So I decided normally any book that I bring out, though I am helping readers or those who are using that book to also help themselves, I see myself as a reader.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. So I also put myself into it that then let me also find it. So the author journal will also help authors to create the ideas. That one is not into full detail because the pages are 100 pages, and I gave some of the points is a book idea, target audience, the hook of the book, some of the suggested title that you see. Like when you are writing a book, sometimes you have a lot of ideas coming on board, the titles to use. So this one will give you the list of the titles that you should give to your book. So after that, you can then choose or shortlist it to be small, then choose the right one for your book. And there's also for chapter development, if you want to develop your chapter. And that's the author journal and the author journal. And I have one which I'll say that's the third book that I'm working on. I was writing it, then I paused to create a workbook. I don't know if you saw the work. Yeah. So that one I started after I gave my book the review to the publisher around November, and I started gathering information about it, started doing interviews, like especially for the mental health, emotions. Our emotions are very strong. So it's something to educate people about their emotions, and it's a series. It's a 3-book series, and the title has already been developed. It's called Basket of Thoughts.
So the emotions you're talking about, is it for kids or women particularly, or for any person?
Pardon?
I'm saying the emotions.
Can you repeat yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm saying the emotions you are talking about here. So those emotions are for any particular person, or it's in general form?
No, it's a book. It's a book plus, and I've made a journal, like something like a writing pad for people to flow out their emotions into paper. And one of the way you can renew your emotions is to let it out on paper. When you are mentioning something, there is a subject, there is a topic that I also like, is the power of the mind, and which composes of power of influence, power of renewal. So one way we can renew under the power of renewal, I've divided into our physical renewal, mental renewal, spiritual renewal, and emotional renewal. And emotional renewal, before you can renew yourself, you have to write it down. Sometimes we pass through a lot of challenges. So in order to release our problem, it's good you write it down. Write it down. So that's the main reason why I wrote that book, Basket of Thoughts. So that one is on. Yeah, so to help people to let go of their emotions. Yeah. So I have a journal. One is emotional mastering journal to let out your emotions out.
Let out your emotions. That's true.
Yeah. So if you read the book and you get the journal, it's something like a writing pad or writing something that you can release your hurtful feeling that you are having inside you out.
Yeah, that's true. As a human, one has lots of things going on in their mind, but they cannot let it out.
Yeah,
And that's the reason
yeah,
of anxiety, depression, and whatnot. So,
yeah.
you are also working as a consultant. On the same
Pardon?
time, you are working as a consultant or you're working in consultancy firm, right?
Yeah, I'm working with a consultancy firm.
And at the
But
same time,
previously I was in my small firm, but like in Ghana, consultancy is a seasonal thing. So I decided to join a consultancy firm to learn more about it. But for my small business, I have paused for a while.
oh, that's
So
nice.
I'm now with a consultancy firm. Yeah.
So, how do you manage your time? Like, you need to write books, you have to go to
Always
farm,
have
run your
time
business.
for, yeah. I always have time for, I have the time for work, time for research. And also one thing I always love about the consulting, one of my skills that I'm developing is research. I always love market research. So sometimes when I'm not doing anything at work, or my schedule is exhausted, I just then pick a topic in the industry and research about it. And also after the books, usually I write it in the evenings because of work. So I have like 2 books ongoing that I have to work on it. And each time I get new ideas about it, writing more books.
Yeah, obviously, ideas are
Writing more.
popping out of our head.
Yeah, so I have a journal where I write my books and my ideas. So last time, I don't know if you saw, I saw me post a art on this thing, the Instagram,
Which one?
a art. I did the cover of my book. I did a match on a
Yeah, that
t-shirt.
the cover which was
Yeah,
solid black color, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I've seen that.
yeah. So I started to experiment my skills in art. Though I was like previously I was having some interest in it, but I didn't develop it. So I saw some platform where you can place your art and then people will go and look at it. If they like it, they buy it. So I started to experiment it. So I have a lot of things going on. The consulting, the books, and now new business ideas too are coming.
That's
Uh,
nice. Even I got to learn a
but
lot of things from you.
is helping me with the business ideas is the journal, because I have a journal where I write only for my business ideas. And one thing I've realized about mental state is when you start writing it, you see that it will become a habit. So anytime you get new business idea, you write it down. And when you write it down, your mind is focused that I have to develop this idea into action.
Hmm.
Your mind is always on it because your mind has flowed out the idea onto the paper. And when you are writing it, you be speaking to yourself small, small. So it's like it's going out and it's coming in. So
That's true.
anytime you have a remembrance that, oh, I have to do this idea, I have to do it, I have to do it. So it's a good thing.
That's it. But so, are you like following Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. club, like waking up on time, making your schedule? For 2 hours, you're supposed to do this. For another hour, you're supposed to write your book. So then you have to go for your consultancy firm. So is there any specific schedule which you're following, or you're just going with the flow?
Like a role model in the industry.
Yeah.
Okay. Robin is part, and also Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read one of his book, is it Unlimited Power, and also pushes it's also pushed me. It's one of the books that I read that pushed me into writing personal development. So I have, let's say I have two, Robin, Tony Robbins, and Geshati too is one of my I look up to. I like his videos, and yeah, so I'm still looking around to look some of the mentors that I can look up to, but I don't look up to them fully 100%. I have my style and they also have their style, but some of the things I look up to them.
So, do you have, as an author, do you have any advice for your fellow authors on how to improve their writing skills? Sometimes we have authors block in our brain and they're not able to write more. So, any ideas for that?
Yeah, first you have to start journaling. Like you have to write your ideas of, as I said, in a book form or something like a writing pad so that you never forget your idea. And also they should continue writing and improving.
Right.
So how I put them in you, the second and the third book that I'm working on, I've seen that the writing style has improved. So, everything, habits is important. So when you start writing one book, two book, three book, it then becomes a habit.
Right.
You see, it becomes a habit, becomes part of you. Then it will be like a routine that you do every day.
Indeed. In the initial phases, I wrote one book, like it's a fictional book. So it took me months to write it, but now it's, I guess, fourth book is ongoing, and I'm writing on daily basis. Like you said, habit is important. Without habit, we cannot write anything or cannot do anything in this world, which is that's what I believe. So, do you have any message for the people in the world, message regarding venue, or can you tell them how to get to know about our potential well in our life, both personal and professional life? Any message for anyone?
Okay. I would like, sorry, but I would like you to repeat the question again.
Yes. Okay, you would like me to repeat my question again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was asking, you have written a book, Venue. In that book, you have described about knowing our potential. So for the people in the world out there, do you have any message for them how they can get well in their personal as well as in their professional life?
Yeah, I always say, I don't know, there is no other competition with you than with yourself. So if you want to move higher in life, you have to win the inner self before it will come out.
Indeed.
Yeah. So and we have a lot of potentials in us that we can imagine. So when you experiment it, then you realize that you have it. When you experiment, the more you experiment it, you just don't, if you have, let's say you have seen one or two potential in you, don't just block that this, I have only two potentials, so I can do only two things. Just open your mind, do things. When you feel like the gas in you, you feel like doing certain things, you do it. An example is like with the Red Bubble Star Baba artist. Though I knew something about like something about art that I knew I had, but I didn't practice it. So when I saw this platform, I said, then let me try it. So I realized that I have a growing desire and ability to draw or do an artwork. So we have a lot in us that we can imagine.
That's true. We need to experiment out things. If we are feared, we are not able to change ourselves. If we are not experimenting, we will be back to zero again. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
It's a great message.
Oh, thank you.
No, actually, last night I had one session and we have talked about only changes, how to change ourselves so that we can become a better human, a better person in future. So experiments
Yeah,
are things which we are going to do in life from now on.
yeah, you have to experiment.
Uh, So how's the country handling with COVID-19?
Oh, okay. I'll say we are managing. And with the vaccine, it seems like the country is rolling it out stages by stages, and they have selected like, because they selected the civic society, like the president and those ministers, to test it first. So after, then it will come to some of the citizens in the country. So we
Okay.
are, yeah, obliging with the protocol, the nose masks and stuffs.
Yeah. Even I heard the vaccines are very at low cost. No, vaccines are
Yeah,
available at very less amount, I guess, in your country. Even in our
pardon?
country, same situation is there.
Yeah. The vaccine, like the first one, they tested it for, as I was saying, they selected some of the personalities who can go and test it first, especially with the public servants and those stuff. So uh, they brought in the second one, and then they are testing before they spread it to the whole country.
Okay, let's hope for the best. So Bridget,
Yeah, so we are we are we are following the protocols too.
yeah, we need to follow protocols, right?
Yeah, yeah. But COVID-19, though it has brought fear and a lot of stuff, but it has helped in some way. It has
Okay.
brought fear on us, but fear and panic. But if you are able to overcome the inner self that is experiencing the fear, you know that you can even strive even in COVID-19.
Yeah, the fear is ongoing, and because of that fear, many has lost their life. I mean, from mental
Yeah.
pressure. So, is there any message for them?
Oh, okay. I'll say they have everything. The power of the mind lies with them, so they should use it for, and they shouldn't fear. They should use it for, because COVID-19 has come to stay, so we have to also manage. But they shouldn't put fear in their head or in their minds that these are the things will happen to me. People are perishing. I also die. They should not think about it, but rather they should look at the beautiful side of what COVID-19 is bringing. But they shouldn't fear, move forward.
That's true. So, Bridget, I had a nice evening with you. It must be afternoon in your country, right?
Yes, it's 12:30
It's
here.
noon. Sorry.
And I guess your place is around 12:30.
Okay. It's evening here, and I had a brilliant time with you, and I hope people can learn and inspire by you, like I have got inspired by you. I have gone
Okay.
halfway through from your book. Only a few chapters are remaining. So it's a great book. I personally loved it, and it did motivate me to getting my potential known. I was afraid. No, seriously, I was afraid to take a role of graphic designer. But when I read your book, I was like, okay, why not? Let's do the experiment. What harm can it will cause? So I have
Yeah.
went for the training, and it's going pretty good. All thanks to you.
I am very happy. Like the main purpose is the impact. So if
Impact,
people
yes.
are impacted, I'm very happy.
You
I'm
should be
very happy
like,
from
I'm sure,
hearing
like
the
me, many have inspired, and your impact has been gone on them. So you're doing a superb job. All the best for your
Uh,
future endeavors.
thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Okay. Have
Okay,
a
good.
nice evening.
You too have a fantastic evening.
Okay.
Okay.